It is Tuesday. And on Tuesdays, like every day except Mondays, we play some more Blueprints. As Gunther said earlier, we got to find out our grade. The last stream went a little over because we had a surprise final exam that I wasn't expecting in the classroom puzzle. So we gotta hopefully find out how our grade went today. So let's jump in. Blueprints day 43 and see what we got going on today. I wonder if we get like a mail at the start of the day that tells us our test results or something. No more puns. They're terrible in Blueprints. Well, I'm with you, but there will probably be more pun riddles. It seems like a popular thing that the dev uses in this game. All right. I see a package from our... I assume that's from... Oh, I think I might see test results too. All right, what do we got here? Lockpick, silver keys, and keys. Keys for days. Keys for days is what we got today. Okay. Alright, well here it is. Exam results. I have a trophy. Let's see what our exam results are. Are we all ready? I tell you, it was open book test. I don't know if that should have included Googling and chat telling me their Google answers, but let's find out how we did. A+. We had 100% everything. What? We didn't get a single question wrong. All right. We aced our test. Well, I thought we did pretty good. I wasn't expecting us to have 100% everything, but I guess chat really did find all the answers that I couldn't get. The diploma trophy, what does this say? In recognition of academic excellence for getting an A on the classroom final exam. Trophies earned will be permanently added to the trophy room. All right. Does that one show up on this trophy thing now? Diploma trophy. Ace the classroom final exam. We did it. We aced our test, everybody. Well done. Well done. What are we doing today, anyway? What's our to-do list? Okay, we want to roll the tomb and we want to light candles. There's an outer room that we need to power hammer, which I think might be in the tomb. We need to find 3 more keys for the inner sanctum, and we need to figure out the runes for them. We need to figure out the archive admin password and how the microchips work. We did the Baron word puzzle, but I'm not sure what that leads to. We think the staff files are in 46. It's probably that 8 realms, 8 months puzzle, which we probably need to do after the inner sanctum stuff. So, if A means ace, what do B, C, D, E, and F mean? F means fail. I don't know. The other ones are just letter grades. What's up, Abe, Abe? Abe 50? I don't know if I should call you Abe or Abe. Abe Lincoln? Did you say Abe Lincoln? All right, there's the tomb. So I'm not going to go in there yet because we need the power hammer. I think that there's probably a brick wall we can hammer through there. And I know, I'm pretty sure, I'm like 85% sure that if I can roll the armory and get the lighter, that we can light some candles in there and find some new clues. So those are our goals today. We got the tomb. Good start, good start. All right, so hopefully we can roll the armory today, and I can get the torch lighter thing. And I think we have the power hammer in the coat check. So coat check would also be a good thing to find. Don't go to get breaker box. Might as well get it. Alright, turn that off, turn gymnasium off, turn garage on, okay. You have the plumber in today, the roofer in tomorrow, and electrician in Thursday. Can I get out of having to adult, please? Wow, I'm so glad I don't have a house that I have to do that with. Although I overpay rent, at least I don't have to deal with that kind of stuff. We have money. Is there anything I want to buy from there? Yeah, actually. If I could get a shovel, that'd be nice. Okay, we got some useful stuff. Oh, we got shovel and we got metal detector. Beautiful. We'll just buy out the store, as I usually do. Contraction. It's a contraction for Absalon, your old character in WoW. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool name, Absalon. Your old character in WoW. So you're a big WoW player, huh? Do you play any MMO now? We'll do Den so I can grab the gem. Has Everspace 2 DLC came out yesterday? So much crap to do, so little time. Yeah. I think I started at Everspace 2 once because I've had a number of viewers tell me I should play it and it's fun, but I don't think the combat's for me. But that's cool that there's DLC with new content. You also accidentally spent a bunch of money with Jeff Bezos. At least he sells stuff cheap. Okay. Alright, there's our armory. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's get the lighter thing. And I'm gonna get the mace as well. Actually, I'm gonna get all 3 items. I'm pretty sure I can afford them all. Yeah, we're not gonna have a lot of money left right now, but these are all useful. Okay, we don't need to head outside yet. I'm still hoping to find coat check before we go outside. Ooh, attic. I've been wanting to find attic. Ugh. I need one more gem, though. Alright, we'll go ahead and do the conference room here. One more gem to get the attic and the free stuff from the attic. It's a really cool game, Everspace 2, for those who appreciate the genre, and now has a second DLC. It's rare. A game you actually 100% in it, includes searching through every location. Okay, nice, nice. I don't really need keys yet. I'm gonna go ahead and do workshop here. Too bad we can't combine the mace with a lever and battery for a power mace, right? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you combine any of the... I assume you can't combine any of the armory items. Since it says we've gotten all the contraptions. Yeah, and they don't show up here. I could do the shovel detector. Do you want to do that, or do I want to wait and see if I get lever and I can go shovel, battery pack, lever. Let's go ahead and just do the shovel detector. That gives you more chance for, I think it's coins and keys when you dig. Yeah, coins and keys while digging. Cool. Alright, I haven't got security room yet for that, so we have a early locked security room there. Okay. Yeah, but anybody who talks about being an old WoW gamer, I want to talk to, because I was so addicted to WoW in college. So addicted to WoW, and I kind of want to be addicted to another MMO, but every MMO I play is just not that good these days. Okay, some dice to reroll some rooms, some free money, gotta love it. You don't have to time to play seriously anymore, so you stopped after the Garrisons. The Garrisons. Which was the Garrisons? Was that when they did, Battle for Azeroth, maybe? Pool does have 2 chests in it. Sure, let's do that. Is that a Mr. Garrison? Yes, totally, it's a Mr. Garrison. Money, money, money. Money! I think I heard a click over here too, didn't I? What am I hearing? Is it over on this side? Ah, there is a key right there. Nice. What's up, Vineleaf? You were watching my Blueprint series on day 5 or 6. Can't seem to find the VODs anymore. What happened? I don't know. Let me check. Let me go and make sure that the playlist is still good. Let me go to my playlists. Let me go to Blueprints. Updated 2 days ago. There are 24 videos. The latest was uploaded on 2 days ago. There should be 24 videos, I think it says. Still there. If you need the link, I can give it to you. You meant on Twitch. Oh, sorry. For those who don't know, Twitch put a cap on the number of hours you can have of VODs anymore. At 100 hours. And I highlight every single Twitch VOD into 3 separate 2-hour chunks to upload to YouTube. Because I do that, I run it out of hours really quickly since they did this change a couple months ago. So I have to delete the old ones. Yeah, you only get 100 hours. At least I only get 100 hours. I don't know if other people get more or less or something, but... So, unfortunately... I have to delete them. So they're on YouTube. So you can watch them on YouTube, yeah. Let me see if I can give you the... Can I give you the link here? Here, I'll give you the link to the playlist. I make it a... Every game I play, I make a playlist on YouTube. And I will link this playlist. Shuffle playlist, loop playlist. How do I share a playlist? Well, here, I'll share... Here, it's a long link, but... That's the link to the playlist for Blueprints. If that's useful to you. And I'm gonna close all that stuff. But yeah, I had, I think, a number of thousands of hours of VODs. And probably many people on Twitch had that. And Twitch was probably paying way too much server cost to store all that stuff. So they put a deadline that I think is by the end of May or something. You have to delete all your videos over 100 hours or they're going to delete them for you. So I spent a couple of hours deleting all of my old VODs way back when, and now I have to kind of keep track of that. I have to... Anytime I go above like 80 hours, I start deleting VODs, and I did that last night or the night before. Legion was the last expansion when you quit. Abe, okay. Yeah. I will every once in a while come back to WoW. Every once in a while, but... I played... What was the last one I played? I played Dragonflight for a bit when it came out. It was kind of fun, but... I don't know. Modern WoW just never hooks me. Classic is fun. I might stream Classic again, because we had a pretty good time with Classic Hardcore on stream. Alright, let's save this. Now we'll be able to get through all the security doors. We want it high, because they're all unlocked. Let me do this. There we go. And let's do a... We'll check the inventory. There are coins somewhere. I don't know where those are. Log into the network. Swan Song. It's such an interesting series. You've loved every minute of me playing the game. You can't watch me live usually because of overlapping timetable issues. And on live you have spoilers. Yeah. Yeah, this is a tough game to watch, I feel like, for some people who want to play it, because if you watch a puzzle game, you learn the answers to the puzzles, and that's part of the fun of these games, is figuring them out. Right, let's get an experiment started. You were a big bad warrior wolf those days. Okay, that means you were a what is that race called? The werewolf. I forget what their technical term. The Worgen, yeah. You're a Worgen warrior. That's cool. All right, so we want to do an experiment setup. Each time you unlock or bypass the security door. Each time you find some trash while digging, gain a star. Set your stats to 40. Let's do a store. I bet you we might get a lot of security. I know I'll gain at least 1 star because we have a security door to get through. So let's do that. Yeah, my first main was a Night Elf Warrior. And I was the main tank for a couple different raiding guilds that did like Molten Core, Blackwing Lair, that kind of stuff. And then Wrath of the Lich King, my main was Shadow Priest, and I enjoyed that a lot. So, good old school WoW, man. Probably in the tomb from my dead ends. Oh yeah, you're right. The coins are probably in the tomb. I didn't think of that. Good call, good call. Okay, I actually don't want to open the door to the right, because if I go and open this door to the left, I'll gain a star, which means I'll have to go all around, but that's okay. Make sure there's still nothing here I can purchase. Not yet. Oh my god, 3 dead ends. Okay, 2 dead ends. Okay, we'll do the funeral parlor. Rand was part of the Leroy Jenkins clan until that fateful day when he had to quit. No, but I did watch that video a lot back in the day. I think it was on Reddit last night or the night before. The 20th anniversary of Leroy Jenkins. Somebody posted the video. I thought that was super funny. Organs are hot. The Draktheirs are hotter. Draktheirs, that's Draktheirs are the dragon class they added in whatever it's called. Dragonflight. Alright, so if I use Knight's Shield, I can protect my losing my things there and have access to this, which is pretty nice. Cool. Anything useful in here? We can hit this switch, I guess. I'm gonna say, nice to see you. Enjoy the game, unlike the Bazaar. I did enjoy the Bazaar. I just don't like the monetization and the limited playtime you get in the Bazaar. So... Oh, there's something around here. A coin. So, if they didn't gate you on how much you could play each day, I might still be playing it. I don't know, maybe I would have gotten tired of it, but... Extra steps tomorrow. I've done a tomorrow room for a while. Let's do this. I had drawn sauna for a while. Is there anything interesting in here? The gem. Key. Relax in the sauna, everybody. There's a clock on the sauna, huh? Interesting. Doesn't look like there's anything I can actually do in here, though. Happy Tuesday, Meow. 20th anniversary, you suddenly feel the need to get your back and knees checked out. Man, you might not be joking, you might be joking, but I had a 4-hour gig on Sunday night for my friend's band that I'm doing sound for. That night, my feet kept cramping up, and my toes kept cramping because of my arthritis, basically. So like it's like, oh man, it's like my hands when I stream is how my feet are when I do that. Do the long gigs, I'm standing up for too long. It's crazy. You used to play WoW for the lore, you never cared about having the strongest gear in the expansion? Nice. My brother was the same way. My brother returns for each WoW expansion just for the lore. He loves the lore. He loves the lore. I care about Pump Room? I don't think I care about Pump Room. It's a steam room for my vocal cords, that's right. We all do it for the lore, not me. I do it for the gameplay. Nice, this is really nice. This is gonna give me extra stars. You have exactly 2 shops? I do have exactly 2 shops. I would double my money. Nah, I would rather get more stars. Getting up to 50 stars will give us a new, I won't be able to get the crown, sadly. Will get us a new constellation, I think. Just locks over and over, and I don't have the gems for it. Don't want to reroll. Dark Room's fine. We basically have what we need already. We have our, whatchamacallit, our torch. Do I have a dining room? Did I ever draft dining room yet? I did not. Hopefully we'll get dining room for the food steps. Study. lavatory, observatory. All right. Let's see. We got 33 stars. I put down constellations, right? Constellation's bad. 12 and 22. That's right. Okay. But I can always recognize the bad one. Okay, that looks like a diamond. That is more for person rooms. Apple. Key. And chest in the main hall. Okay. Wow, so the higher stars you get, the more items you get. That's super cool. Observatory OP, baby. I have 3 armories. Yeah. Oh, I have 3 stores, so it wouldn't have doubled anyway. Okay. I like Cloister. Let's do Cloister. Give me my first stuff to dig up. Click. Click. You didn't play WoW, only Warcraft 2 on Windows 95. You like the setting, and Drakthir's are peak dragon race, better than Dragonborns from Elder Scrolls, huh? I never rolled a Drakthir, so I don't know how good the race looks or whatever. I mean, they were in the game, but I'm not a... When I play a game, I like my character to look like me, or what I want to look like, and I've never wanted to be a dragon, so... Wow, did I get 2 of these things? That's crazy. How many of these rooms have we gotten so far? 1, 2... Only 2. Won't be able to see the other draft. This gets me into Foundation. I got a lot of keys. We'll do that. Just, we all do it for the lore, don't do it for the drugs. Okay. Okay, we're actually protected from this. Because we turned the lights out. Eyebrows on point. Eyebrows. Are you complimenting my eyebrows? Thank you, I guess. Did I have the dining room? Oh, I did have the dining room. It's right by the entrance. Nice. For some reason I couldn't see it earlier. Oh, these are all pointing the wrong direction. I need you to be flipped. Ooh, or vault. I just get vault. Actually, I can't get vault. I'm missing 1 gem. A lot of red rooms today. It is a lot of red rooms today. Shoes. I don't have shoes. Why are we talking about shoes? Coat check. Yes. All right. This blocks us off, but this gives me the power hammer, which I think I need for... I'm hoping the tomb is where the breakable wall is that we had the clue about. Give him a hammer. Retrieve item. Beautiful. So we have both power hammer and the torch for the, hopefully, new stuff we're gonna get from... Oh, there were shoes in here. I didn't even see them. Are there always shoes in the gym? I just didn't even notice those. Hopefully some new stuff we'll find in the whatchamacallit, the tomb. All right, this will get me into antechamber, so I'll go ahead and do it. Doesn't mean we won't be able to see all 3 of our choices now, sadly. That's okay. Go ahead and grab... actually, I didn't need to do that. For some reason, I thought there was going to be something else here. I guess because I'm used to being able to get in there and grab the crown. Okay, probably a waste of steps. You're from Sao Paulo, Brazil. Sometimes players from other countries seem to think they were better for some reason. I mean, I don't know what to say about that. Like, everybody on the internet thinks they're better than everybody else, you know? That's kind of normal, right? It's the whole thing with being on the internet. Having internet arguments and saying you're better at video games or something. Sometimes you have quest bedrooms. That probably threw me. Yeah. Yeah. If I draw a quest bedroom, I'll be able to go get an allowance upgrade, so we'll see. This game is FTF, faster than footsteps. Totally. Now, let's see if our thing clicks next to any of these doors, and then I can use a key to get through the doors. Okay, I don't think so. Alright, we do need to get out the front, so I can do that now through the foundation if I want. Those are good times. Blueprints is on the menu today. Oh man, I'll talk about MMOs all day, every day if you want to, though. When I was playing Hardcore Classic WoW on stream for a couple months a while ago, I was constantly talking about the MMO I'm most excited for, which is Ashes of Creation. Way too much, and I'm sure people got annoyed by it, but that's the game I'm most excited for. Alright, there's Quest Bedroom. I kind of do want to do this so I can go grab the allowance upgrade. Any items in here? I can find glass. Nice. Something else is in here. There we go. Single coin. Which room gets used for venting? Well, we do have a furnace room, so we could burn people if we wanted to. Okay. Okay, we know that this is trophy room, because that's the only one I know that costs 5 gems, I think. Alright, I'm going to... Before I use any more steps exploring, which we have plenty of more rooms to draft. One of them is kind of down here that I'm going to come back for. I'm going to go check the tomb, because I have my shortcut back here. Cremate discarded laborers. Nice. Venting, cremating, you know. One freezes them, one turns them to ash. They're both good. Rand likes the idea of shoes more than he actually likes them. I mean, I wear my house slippers when I'm just chilling out here. But yes, I would rather probably not wear shoes than wear shoes. Alright, so the tomb is over there, but I can't get through there this way, I don't think. No, we're not back to the laborer topic. Dispense with the useless ones, that's right. You draft a furnace today, gain 1 meal, 20 steps, and lose a friend. Alright, hey, look at that. Steps are procking, or shoes are procking. Alright, down we go. Okay, so we got ourselves a torch. Good start. What do we got in here? Upgrade disc and some dice. Nice. I wonder if those dice will always be there if we draft a tomb. Alright, already a good start. Beautiful. Alright, what else we got down here? Can I light you? No. So I'm looking for a brick. A cracked wall is the other thing I'm looking for here. That reminds you of an acquaintance you had in university. You were like 19, they were like 40, and they never wore shoes or socks, just barefooted the entire campus in bio and chem labs. Really? Man, I wouldn't want to walk around like outside barefoot. I'd kill my feet. Those one of those people that just have like frickin' leather for feet or something. Yeah, we read that letter a while ago. Looking for a cracked wall. Can't light those candles. No cracked wall yet. There we go. Ba-bam. Ba-bam. What do we got here? Ooh. Ooh, I think we might have her ladyship's key, which... maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Damn, I get her ladyship's key. Lady Epson's diary key. But I don't have the ability to draft it, because that's only on the left side you can get. Damn. Okay, well I guess next time we roll Tomb... Are these doors gonna stay open? Or am I gonna have to have a lighter every time? The doors stay open? Okay, that's good. Common Hal. We call those vagrants or hippies. Okay. You're constantly leaving your floppy disks in old tombs. Silly me. You got those barefoot shoes in college. You thought you needed to strengthen your feet. At least I got a coat check. True. Okay. Alright, what do we got here? We got a letter. Oh my goodness. Do I need to get my... Okay, I think we just learned the language of whatever that other language is, because we went to school. Let's use what we learned in school, chat, which is classroom... Which one? Classroom... Yeah. Erogen affixes... and erogen vocabulary. Alright, I'm gonna put these off to the side here. See if we can figure these out. Alright, it's time to do some translation. You're gonna let me translate? I think the way I should do this is I should print screen. Do a new one. And I should write in the words as we do this. So save as what's this character's name? Lady Epson's, we'll call this Lady Epson's note or something. Although it says Uljora, I don't know. Blueprints tomb letter from Uljora. Alright. Just copy paste Google Translator, yeah. Good thing we went to school. Orelda Jaris. Okay, do I have any of those words? Oreld Agiris. Maybe that's a person's name. I need to open back up the affixes. AJ means first. First, Iris. Iris a word? No. Alright, I'm gonna assume that's somebody's name. Ulel Dao. Okay, D-A-U is day. Uleld. What's Uleld? Ul Eld. L is me. L-E is lack of myself. Ul. I'm not sure what Ul means. Ul Eld. This is gonna be hard. So I'm just gonna put that Tao is day and L is me, I think is what I'm gonna put. Okay. This in red. L is me. Tao is day. Ul Eld Nai. L is me. Deny. I think that's a word. And NAI is night. So I'm gonna say me night. Ul Eld Mora. Mora. What is Mora? Mora. I have no idea what Mora is. Doesn't look like there's anything for Mora. M-O-R-A. There's an O-V. L-O-R, no. Okay, it looks like I'm gonna have to figure out some words. Is this the Truman Show? Totally. I love that movie. Okay. Or Ul El. So Ul El is something. I have to figure out what Ul El is. Gift. Or Ul El gift. Or is not anything. Unless those are V. Is that a V? It's gotta be an R, right? Because OV is towards. L is me. Maybe that's OV. Oh man, why'd you have to do this in cursive, man? I can't tell between V's and R's here. Alright, I see OV, OVO, and towards and away is OV and VO. I'm gonna maybe assume these are V's, and OV is toward. So maybe this is like to somebody. To L is me. Dajiris. Dajivis? Maybe that's what's throwing me off. Maybe these are V's and not R's. Your handwriting's terrible, person, by the way. Okay, I don't know. So OV would be toward. Ul L. I still don't know what Ul is. So something, and then L is me. Gift. Eld. Eld hue. I think hue is a word, I know. Hue is house. So something house. Looks like the R has a thicker stem like Lorgia at the bottom. Okay, I guess so. The R and the V look almost exactly the same to me. Is Ra's al Ghul. Yeah, House of the Rising Sun. OVOVO is Jungle Love. Okay. Alright, Ovis. I have nothing for... I feel like I've seen Is before. But OV is toward. So... toward... I don't know what Is is. Nerdao, or Nevdao. Nev is new. Dao is day. So... new day. Uldavieli. L-E is lack of myself. Lack of myself. Like that. Maybe that's an R. Uldar. feel like I'm supposed to learn what ul means from this. Ul Dao would be day. I don't think that's Dao. So I don't know what that's saying. So Nev Dao. I'm gonna say that's new day. New day. L is me. Dar Ailu. Dar. I see no Dar. Ailu. I don't see anything for AR. AJ is first. JA is last. I don't know, so I'm just gonna say me here. Sounds like it's a letter starting to my something, my day, my night, my love, I leave you, my house. Maybe. Ajel, okay, AJ is first. L is me. Bid. I don't think I have a word for bid, do I? No. Ulheed. Don't know what ul is. Heed. Or if that's a borrowed word, like heed my words or something. El Delor is lore. Lore is a word. Eld lore is eld something. L is me. There's no eld. So I don't know. I'm gonna say word. I'm gonna say maybe eld is my. I don't know. I'll put me. Ulo diris. I don't see any affixes for that. There's no lore. Laud. I have no idea what this one is. Iris? I don't know. Hugh Sinclair, Lou. Hugh is house. So house Sinclair. Then L-U. I don't see any L-U, so I don't know what L-U means. Why Jungle Love? And then house again. Ebsen. That's her last name. Her last name is Ebsen. Forget Uldine Inn. Uldine Inn. Uldine Inn. I think this might be talking about an actual inn. Haven't we heard about some inn that was in the town or something? There's probably forget something in. Uld Jor Jiri. Jor. I think that might be something. The affixes we have are A, J, M, A, O, V. Maybe that's an O, V. I don't think so, though. Nev, L, J, A, M, V, O, V, E, N, and L, E. I think we have anything that I know to use there. Words. Lore. Q, Tre, Yite. Lune, L-U-N-E, no. D-A-U-N-A-I. Oh, A-R-E-I is future. A-R-I. It looks like, almost looks like future. This is future. A-R-E-I is future. I feel like this... I feel like this letter is supposed to be teaching me what ul or uld is. Right, Ovis. OV is, whoops. OV is toward. Toward. Isfenro. Or Fenvo is away. Fen. I don't think I have anything for Fen. Do I? No. Uld ein. Here it is. Jo. I think it's Jorovo. I think that's a Jorovo. And affixes. OV is toward. VO is away. I don't know. So I think this might be away. VO, away. Fen is a province. True. Yes. True, the city of Fen, right? Yeah, so maybe that's the city of Fen or the province of Fen. Was there another Fen earlier? Heed. I don't know. Overaja. So again, OV is toward. ER. Aja. AJ is first. JA is last. I feel like I'm not very good at this translation thing. People who know more languages than me probably do this better. Ovis. Toward again. Nev Array. Okay, so Array is the future. What is Nev? N-E-V. Is that new? I think that's new. New. Ya, then Jor is name, you think, according to the same text. Ya, then Jor. You talk about this? Or this? This looks like love or something. L-O-R-J-A, although that might be a V. J-A is last. Love last, maybe? Is L-O-R or L-O-V anything? L-O-R is word. So actually this might be word last. Eld Iris. Eld Iris. L is me. Something Iris. Me. Something Iris, I don't know. I'm so indeed translating, he's trying to translate chat too, yes. You are affirming iWatch. Oh. Check the final exam, see if there are more words we know. I didn't save the final exam, Gunther. Uljora. So this is, I think, Uljora. I think this must be a name, Uljora. Do we know her name? Her name is Lady Epson. Where is the family tree? I have the family tree somewhere. Mary Epson is our mom, by the way. Where's the family tree? I know I have the family tree in here somewhere. Too many. This one, Mount Holly family tree. Clara Epson is her name. Clara Epson. Simon Sinclair. Baroness Auravel. Does that look like a name we've seen? A-U-R-A-V-E-L. Auravel. Mora. I feel like there might be names in here that I'm not recognizing. This to you reads like, hey babe, you can have my house, but you aren't a Sinclair, you aren't a Fen, you are Arajan. Praise be to Araja. That's an entire guess, huh? So you think it's something like, my love, my day, my night. I'm gifting you the house. It's a new day. And I give it to you away from me or something. House Sinclair, House Epson. Forget the inn you live in. Move away from Fen. Or something. Look forward to a new future. I don't know. New day, lack of myself might be like in the future when I'm dead and gone. Yeah, okay. Yeah, when I die, you have a new place or something. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life, yeah. Whoops. What did I do? Okay, well, I'm going to save this for now. I wonder if we'll get more clues about the language, because I feel like I'm not translating super well. And let's work on this puzzle to get probably an allowance upgrade. All right, so we want everything to be purple. So we need to figure out how these things move. Pink, is that rotating stuff around? Okay, pink looks like it rotates. What does clicking on purple do? It moves it down. Okay. So clicking on purple moves it down. Interesting. Okay, I think I need to reset here. So if I were to do that, move you down, move you down. Oh, that was almost it, actually. There we go. That should do it. All right. Much easier than that last one we did. Beautiful. It's pretty great. You never thought to come back and try that letter after school? Well, I'm hoping maybe we'll get better clues for the letter, because I feel like I didn't quite translate it well enough to really know what it's saying. But we do know, at least I'm pretty sure, that this is... Claire Epson is our mom's mom, so she's our grandma. And I'm pretty sure she's from Araja, because that key we have and her diary have this symbol, which is, I think, the Arajan crest or core note or core thing or whatever. So I feel like we learned some good stuff there. I'm still looking for a wall to bash in. Still looking for a cracked wall. I'm assuming there's one down here somewhere. Where's the place where we get our money? We haven't also found a money place yet either. Floor plan is the definitive dead end. Okay, so that was our money from the dead end, I guess. All right, and this goes, I know where this goes. This goes down into... yeah, the underground area. Oh, maybe our broken wall is down here. Our wall that we can break through. Shouldn't I be able to open this? Did I have to click something to open this? Probably. Is there a switch over here? Yeah, it's probably this, right? Yeah, that opens that. Okay. Okay. I don't know know if this is useful for anything. Don't think so. Is there a cracked wall in here? Anything I can light? I mean, maybe I'm wrong. There's no cracked wall down in the tomb, but I feel like... I can get down here at any point, so I don't need to move. I don't need to do anything down there. Unless there's a cracked wall out there somewhere, but... You know, I still feel like there's potentially something up here. I hate the prominent X on that tomb that seemingly does nothing. I didn't even notice it, so... is there really not a wall to break through here? I know iWatch said once I see the wall it'll be obvious, but... Maybe this is not the outer room that has the wall. Can I check these walls over here? Well, I did not see a wall that I can break through here. We do have an upgrade disc, yes. And I can say our to-do list, we can mark off light candles in the tomb. We did that. So I haven't done this yet. I guess maybe it's a different outer room. Did you say something obvious in the outer room to break a wall? You said, at least what I remember, is that when I think you said when I see the wall that I need to break through, it will be obvious, I think is what you said. And I'm not seeing any cracked walls. Basically every cracked wall we've had to break through has been red brick. So I just wonder if maybe I haven't found the outer room that has red brick, or I haven't recognized it yet, so... So maybe it's not the tomb for the, to break the outer wall. Maybe we could check other outer rooms. Well, I have been checking other outer rooms. This felt like the only one I hadn't looked at. I've checked the root cellar, I've checked the hovel, I've checked the classroom. You know, I haven't rolled lately is the trader post. Maybe the trader post has red brick walls? I don't know. I kind of feel like I've done everything down here for now. Trader post could be a potential one. Shrine. I wonder if the shrine is like just cave walls. I don't know if the shrine will have like red brick walls or anything. Okay, and one thing I want to do is I want to go to the dining room, and I want to go to the workshop from this side because there's a special door that will get me more star upgrades. Have dinner. Trying something way better than a wall to break. It's got that new box. I don't want to touch that box. I don't want to get cursed. I am quite sure that that is a curse. I'm quite sure that opening that curses me again. I guess I do need to try it, though. Huh. Is this the gold from the dead ends getting put in here instead of the tomb? Now that's weird. That's an interesting interaction. Okay. Is there anything I have here? That combines... I don't think so. Okay. Alright, so we did open the some new stuff in the tomb, so that's good. Alright, what else can we do today? We still have some rooms we can open. What am I looking for? Man, we need her ladyship's bedroom now, and I can't roll that because that's only on the left side. Alright, well. Let's just continue working on this for now. Oh, well, we have no dirt to dig in here. I think that might be the first time I've seen no dirt. No dirt or Joe dirt. Code check our diary key. I don't think I want to do that when I haven't opened the outer room yet. I'm gonna go ahead and just do this. I haven't bashed in the outer room yet, so I think I want to code check the power hammer still. This box contains the gems. The blue box has a true statement. The empty boxes both have true statements. Empty boxes both have true statements. The blue box has a true statement. So if this is true, and this is true, if those are both true, this has to be false. The empty boxes both have true statements. So if these are both true, then this is false. And both of these being true statements being empty means that this would then be true. So these can't both be true. These can't both be true. So if these both can't be true, then I think they both have to be... Well, no, okay. The blue box has a true statement. The empty boxes both have true statements. Okay, that means that this can't be true, is that right? The blue box has a true statement. If this is true, then this is true. The empty boxes both have true statements. Then these would both be true and would both be empty, and this would have the gems and be false. But if this is false, then it doesn't have the gems. This one's easy because it's black. Let me go through the logic. Don't just tell me the answer. Let me go through the logic because I'm not seeing it that being as straightforward as what you're saying. So if this is false, if the blue box has a true statement, is false, then this is false. The empty boxes both have true statements. So that would mean the empty boxes both have false statements. So these are both false, and this is true. And has the gems. I think that's true. I hope I'm right. Don't lose me steps. Okay, good. You just wrote down a color with a reading because that's what you do now in the parlor. You just wrote down a color without reading. Okay. Well, I like to use logic so that I get it right and don't lose 30 steps. So, you know. Right, where am I going? I have to go up the passageway and go to the right here. Perfect setup for the method that analyzes 3 scenarios where gems are in different boxes. Okay. Chamber of Mirrors. I would love to do this where I have access from all 4 sides. I've yet to have that, though. Currently we have access to only one side. Probably should have done Mechanarium, but what did we get? We got... Oh! We got the one where we can go any direction. Okay, not bad, not bad. You didn't take Funeral Parlor, you're allowed to get it wrong. Okay. Well, I don't regret taking Funeral Parlor because it has gotten me a lot of gems over my runs. Yes, we do. We have a terminal. We have security somewhere. Where do we have security? I do need to go by there, actually. Security, is that the only computer I have? Actually, it's the only computer we currently have. All right, we'll have a package tomorrow. I don't think I have anything else in here right now. And I can turn this. How many gear rooms do we have? 1. Still only 2, I feel like. Still only 2. No, we have lots of keys. I'll go ahead and do this. If we get office or laboratory, I can do something. Keys for sale. I don't really need keys. I don't want to use the gems, so let's see what we get here. Got the pump room. Okay. Well, that lets us continue to move on. I just unlock the door. Very nice. Office. All right, let's do office. This will also give us a crap ton of money that will go into the conference room. But this will allow us to do our upgrade disc. All right, what do we get to upgrade? It's a gear room for a mecha room, though. Okay, cool. Aquarium upgrade. Oh, I bet this will be interesting. Goldfish aquarium. Aquarium gives us 10 gold. Starfish aquarium gives us 1 star. Electric eel aquarium gives us a power source and turns it into a gear room. Oh, now that's weird. A power source. Man, that would have been useful back when I was trying to power up certain rooms. Electric eels. The room is drained currently. I wonder if there'll be dead electric eels or what. I kind of want to do stars. Because getting lots and lots of stars seems really good. Please stop yelling behind me, meow. Does gear mean it can be adjusted with wrench? I think so. And it also, I think, would count towards our mechanarium thing. But we opened all the doors in mechanarium, so I don't know that we necessarily need the other gear thing. I think getting more stars is just... I mean, these all seem good. Straight up money is not bad, although my money's been in pretty good shape. Let's go stars. Starfish aquarium. Okay, let's get the gem from this thing. So I want to run payroll. Don't feel like I have the servant quarters for that yet. This one is, let me get my notes here. The office is 0303. Don't eat them. What, the starfish? Don't worry, I'm not eating starfish or electric eels or any of the other things. Actually, before I spread gold, let me open another room, because that will, I think, potentially give more money. I want to go straight up, although I do have access from up there. I just got to go around for it. Get more dice for more rerolls. Man, I have a lot of dice. Let's just see what we get here. We got tunnel. Okay, interesting. All right, let's go ahead and not run payroll. Spread gold. So I think what I want to do is I think I want to run payroll when I have... What are the bedrooms? The maid's room, I think, can get a check in it. I feel like I read at one point what payroll does. Let me look at payroll again. I did it once, but then I never found anything for it. After running this process, checks will be placed in each staff member's room. This includes each servant's quarter and maid's chamber currently on the estate. Servant's quarter and maid's room. Servants' quarters. Is that the room that's got the keys on the wall? I feel like I need to have those rooms drafted before I do that, and then I'll find something that I can maybe interact with, like a pay stub or something. Library is useful. Greenhouse would open the right door. Is there any other books I need to read in the library? Probably getting New Clue while I have magnifying glass. I don't know if I had new clue with a magnifying glass or not. There might even be a drafting strategy I haven't got. Okay, I'm asking for a spoiler. Is the pump system user manual useful if I've already done all the pump room stuff? Gunther says no. iWatch says no. Okay. You know what? I also wanted to look at History of Arindia again, right? Or was that just for the test? I think some rune things I could get some information about from one of these books. But maybe New Clue has that? I don't know. Like Sightseer's Guide to Reddington, we need to know which one is it? No, it's not that. Core shapes. I need to learn information about these other places. Like the colors for Nuance Vera Moragi, the mode of transportation, the weather, and is that it? Wonder, there's probably a book that I can learn a lot of that from. History stuff, I'm guessing just sigil stuff. A new clue probably gatekeeps our unlocks progress, you think. Well, we'll do new clue. The problem is I want to get new clue while I have magnifying glass, but I can only coat check one thing. So I wonder if I go look at any of our notes up here, if this gives me any hints for anything. Just recording the number of times we've done things. Anything here? My favorite floor plan is Armory, apparently. We've done all of the items. Or just purchase. I don't know what all that is. There's a station. Hey, there's our report card. Highest grade. So I'm missing whatever this is. And if that's a largest purchase, this feels like this has something to do with items I bought or something. I don't know. I'm not sure what that is because the luxury items. Just clicking on the ground, see if I can dig or anything. I did buy out the luxury items one time, but I couldn't afford the trophy. That was another, what was it, 200 gold or another 100 gold or something crazy. If I go in vestibule, go left to rotunda. And then where do I need to go to? Back to passageway, I guess, and go all the way back around. Interesting that there's a blank page. I don't know if you're trying to give me a hint or not, but I don't know what to do about that blank page. Okay. Alright, dark room. Up to the cloister. This will flicker, right? Yeah. Alright, where am I going? I'm going up to... Going over the East Wing Hall is where I'm going. You thought there would be something in that empty page. It wasn't a hint. Okay. I left that down there. Hopefully I don't need to make use of that again. Okay. Our shoes are procking like crazy. That's nice. So I can... Oh, when I went down underneath, I maybe should open the door, but getting the crown... Meh. Meh, that's what I have to say about getting the crown. Looks like we might just complete a room again, though. So that would be nice. There's a dig spot. There's usually a dig spot down here, right? Yeah, there we go. open doors. Do we care about powering this? I don't think so. I have 12 rerolls, so if I want to look for something specific, I can. Kitchen does let me complete it, though. Is there anything? Actually, did I open left and right? I'm not sure if I opened left side. So I think I might actually have cut myself off there. Let's redraw. So I can get into antechamber already. Servants' quarters. Was that one of the two that the office would put a check in? I think it was. So I could go run payroll and there should be a check that appears in here, which I've never done and I've wanted to check out the check, which it's kind of a long run to get back to the office. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna go run back around to office, which is gonna be a long way around, but I've been meaning to do this. So I won't get the maids one, but I think this will spawn something in that room. I have kitchen to make sure. Kitchen to make sure of, I don't know, of what. We're going down, do anything for me? No, what? Okay. Cloister. Go left. You mean just to get extra steps? Maybe that's what you mean by kitchen to make sure. I have to go through the annoying rotunda and vestibule to get to the office, don't I? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna buy all the food I am. I didn't do it yet because I have plenty to get there and back. Alright, Rotunda is nice, but it's kind of annoying that you have to do this every time. These doors closing is also very annoying. Okay. Wasting extra keys, but it's fine. Alright, let's run payroll. Okay. Now we run all the way back up to the servants' quarters. Gotta do this twice. Let me through, let me through, let me through. And then we go up this way. Yeah, I'll buy out the food because we do want to make sure we can get back to coat check as well. So I can, I think, keep my powered hammer. And I want to check maybe trading post is my next potential outer room that I can bust through the wall that I maybe haven't checked yet. Alright, all the food. Put salt on everything. It's super healthy, chat. And there's those oven mitts before. Okay, is there a check in here? Yes. A payroll slip. What is this? Payroll issued for this week. Amount 10 gold. So it's just getting money is what it is. Ah, crap. I thought it'd be something more than this. Like I'd learn an important name I needed. So it just puts gold in the room. So I assume if I have the maid's room, it'll put a payroll slip in gold in there. So it's just a way to get money, I guess. Only 10 gold. I mean, they are servants, right? Underpaid servants, I guess. Alright, well, Let me update my to-do list. Roll tomb, get diary key, draft her ladyship's chamber, read diary. All right, that's something we need to do if we can make that happen. All right, so I think we're done for the day. I think I just go into coat check and we're done. I don't think there's anything else I can do today, is there? I don't think so. Go by the office and get all the keys and money that might have been distributed, but otherwise I don't think there's anything else I can do today. To be fair, the ransom blackmail is only 100 gold, so if a slave is getting 10 gold and blackmail for a bajillionaire is only 100 gold, something doesn't add up. Yeah, I would agree. The money seems a little imbalanced. Oh, this is now... We changed this room. I guess it doesn't change it after we've already drafted it. What do we draft this to? That we get a star for this room now? Something like that. Oh, did I get the allowance? Yeah, I need to go grab the allowance thing. Okay, so let's check our hammer. Could we check the key? We could check the diary key. But I'm going to go with the power hammer. I think it'll be more likely that we'll get code check in the outer room than it'll be... That'll get code check in her ladyship's chamber. Actually, it's probably pretty likely for either of those. Slave should be getting copper, not gold. Probably true. Okay. I could open the door if I wanted to. We did New Clue as our library thing. We did the observatory, did the tomb. I don't think there's anything else we can do today. I can't draft this final room. Did I open this left side perchance? No, I didn't. Okay. All right, we got mailroom for tomorrow. Okay, call it a day. This one. Call it. Do it. Do it to it. Corporate shopping center. Conference room, office, mailroom, and 5 shops. That's a funny one. I guess because Armory counts as a shop. It's crazy how there's a different one for each one of those. That's cool. Okay. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. It's a new life. Laborers are only given company script, which can only be spent at Rand's company store. 10 gold is a week pay for 7 people. 100 gold is a blackmail ransom. So if it's like 100k, then 10k per week divided by 10. 7 people doesn't seem that much. I don't know. It sounds like math on stream. Alright, we'll grab our allowance. Oh, I was hoping they would keep my my report card there on the thing so I could be displayed prominently. Only displayed in the library, I guess, now. But yes, for anybody who missed it, at the very beginning of the stream, we got a report card for our final exam, and we aced it. We got an A+, 100% on everything. All right. Well, I've checked shelter. I've checked root cellar. I don't think I've actually checked tool shed. Do you have a brick busted wall I can get through? That looks like a no. Alright, well, we check the tool shed now. Nothing looks like a cracked wall I can get through. Of course we got 100. We literally cheated. Well, I wouldn't say we cheated the entire exam because I did some of the math problems. I will say we definitely cheated the geography and history one. I'm pretty sure Nietzsche was just Googling and telling me the answer. But, you know, said open book. So by open book, we open Googled. Open Googled. We could get an experiment going. Let's do it. Let's do it. Doesn't matter when you're the holy headmaster, huh? Okay. Could I access the security terminal from this and change the security options? I think I could actually. Probably should do that actually. Let's get experiment setup. Each bedroom, each time we find some trash, whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting. Let's gain a star. And I don't think I'm gonna spend a lot of gems, find trash, or draft bedrooms. I often do multiple bedrooms. Let's go for that one, I guess. Okay, and then let's go to login a network. We go Swan Song. We go to remote access terminal. We go to the security. And we're gonna turn the security level down and make them unlocked. And if we draft utility room, we'll be able to get through all the keycard rooms. Okay, low for now. Offline mode is unlocked. There we go. Okay, just tell me there's one trunk there. Okay. Did I miss any items over here? Battery, magnifying glass, any of that yada yada stuff? No. Okay, let's go ahead and get utility closet. Then we're good on security door rooms, and I can turn security back up. This. We were the head of the class, and it doesn't matter when you're the holy headmaster. Okay, great. Okay, now we turn security high. I actually was wondering, could I connect to it a second time? It says you only do it once, but as long as I do the same one, it looks like it's fine. So now we want to turn the security level to highest level. Okay, now we're good. Now I don't even need to draft security room. We are all set to get through all the keycard doors, so that's good. I could open this with a key, but I don't have any keys. I do kind of need keys. There are less people in the staff. There's Mrs. Babbage, Mr. Darren, Mr. Ravane, Mr. Ruota. Who else? I had a staff list at one point. I could pull it up, but I'm not feeling the need to pull that up quite yet. If you're just trying to do math, you can Google it if you really need to know. I literally have no keys right now. Let's go bedroom so I can hopefully get some keys. I mean closet, not bedroom. I actually do want to draft some bedrooms for our experiment. Okay, I'm going to go back down and around here. We have a chest in there if we can get a hammer. Alright, attic will end this drafting area, but it'll have 8 items, which will hopefully include a hammer. Damn, I wish I'd been at a dead end for this. Alright. Attic is common. I'm gonna hope we get it in a better location. Like here would be great. No. Alright, let's do this for bedroom stuff. No hate on math. That's discrimination. Math is beautiful and easy unless you go into heavy group theory analysis. Okay, well that's just like your opinion, man. Some people have a hard time with math. Okay. Of course, it also kind of depends on the type of math, but still. So I get some keys from there. All right, let's go and grab some keys from here. Alright, what am I trying to do again today? I can't get into the tomb unless we've drafted the tomb. It'd be crazy if you could actually get in the tomb without drafting because of that back side access. What are we trying to do? Try to take over the world. Thanks, Pinky and the brain. The dinky, the pinky, and the brain. I get multiple boudoirs. How does that keep happening? I don't have a mirror thing. I'm not sure why that's happening. But hey, maybe we'll get a bunch of stars from... Can I... Yeah, I can, like, get more gems. How do I have multiple boudoirs? What have I done to be able to draft this multiple times? I don't know what's allowing me to get multiple boudoirs. Did I ever solve the mirror room puzzle? I did part of it. I don't think I've completed the mirror room because I've never been able to get into all 4 sides in the mirror room. I've only been able to get in like 3 sides or something. I don't remember. I don't remember. What are we talking about though? Well, there's a coat check. I don't think I need this today. We don't have the outer room. So... Tunnel. I don't really know what I'm trying to do today. It's so much of what we need to do is outer room stuff. I guess getting library and a magnifying glass could be something we could do. That could be useful. Did I get up above in the mirror room? Yes, we did. Weren't you here when we did that? We got up above. I haven't gotten all 4 sides, though. What are remaining sanctum keys? Give me a second. Inner sanctum key cloak. The 3rd is up high among all the clocks. I don't know how to get high. The 5th key is held by a king on his throne. Those are my last 2. What is this? Drawing room is 0415. High among all the clocks. I mean, there's a clock tower on the outside of the thing. There's a bunch of clocks in the den. Like, I think there's something in the den, but I don't know what or how to do whatever that thing is. So, if I got up top of mirror room, you add copies of rooms. You vaguely remember you added a second den. Okay. Maybe that could be it, yeah. Okay, this would start giving me stars and would get the antechamber thing. Let's do it. It should be experiment successful. Yeah, I see the stars go up. Okay, definitely want library. Now, the thing is I need magnifying glass for this. So I've copied all these pages. Let's see. Route 8. I've copied all these pages. Is there anything I can learn from this? Yeah, like I need magnifying glass for this. Corner cases, parlor, patio, nook, office, library, pantry, dead cases, lavatory, closet, attic, furnace, solarium. That's telling me that they're dead ends. Yeah, I see numbers here too. 8, 12. There's some numbers here that if I had magnifying glass. Under bed and nooks, question the maids and cooks. Tender Cipher, Lunar renamed, Uncle Ah, Draft the Sixes, Mary Mary Gates, Right, Lore Jor, word name. Jor is name. Did I have that? Okay, I think that's something new. Jor name. Now, if I go to this thing, do we have Jor anywhere? Uld Jor name. Jor name. Okay, so Uld Jorah. Jorah's name. So maybe we learned something there. Check out his hat. Yes, it's a. Is that a pork pie? Drafted the sixes, shifted extras, the fixed. What is this? X, 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 D, D, S, S. Draft the sixes. What does that mean? Draft the sixes. When you roll rooms, you draft rooms. Joramama means mom's name. I guess so. Was there a Joramama? Draft the sixes. Shifted extras. The fixed. Anagram. So what, like rearranging letters? Excuse me. To make new words? I don't know what that would be referencing. If his directory was considered a trajectory, it was nothing short of a full mental lapse. Studied the maps. Not sure what this is telling me. Best medicine, not yet evidence. We found a clue, he'd know what to do. His hat's off here for some reason. Everybody's wearing a hat going that way. His hat's gone. Got these books. I'm not sure what that means. Yeah, here's another thing where if I had magnifying glass, I could see what this is all saying. Alright. The suspect is a key. That little picture looks a little bit like... Can you all see what I'm looking at? Is my head in the way? This little picture looks like the computers when you have remote access. The suspect is a dot key. I wonder what that means. The suspect is a dot key. Suspect is minor, suspect is major, the suspect is minor. Gotta tilt your head as clean your eyes, just so. Okay. Something overlooked, now in view. Have you finally found it? Could it really be true? If it's a new clue, you know what to do. Suspect is minor, suspect is major, suspect is minor. They're red and blue. Suspect is a key on the way. I don't know. All right, well, we need to find a magnifying glass. Yeah, music clues, which I should love, but every time I get them, I just don't like the way they're done. But, I don't know. We have had one music clue that we completed, pretty much. Music clues and puns are my favorite, yeah. I think maybe the reason music clues are so annoying to me is because as a musician, when they do something that's musical, it feels like it's done by an untrained musician, so it's done incorrectly. It's like being a mathematician and doing these math puzzles where they make up their own new order of operations, where they do it the wrong way. It's like, well, that's just how it is in this game. It's like, but it's not how it is in the real world, and so it bugs me. It's not correct. Did I complete the sound puzzles in the jungle and the witness? Yeah, I completed them. I hated them, but I completed them. And do I want to go back to the utility closet before I open these doors? I would use a lot of frickin' steps. I could go out the foundation and do it and use less steps potentially. Well, currently I can't get to the foundation with these guys unless I redraw. Do I want to redraw to hit it? This will give me extra gems to let me dig and unlock doors. Let's redraw. I want to get into foundation. Okay. These doors will all be unlocked, actually. This could get me secret garden key. Although, can I even get to the secret garden? Might not have been worth. Key card. No, we don't need that one. Oh well. You need to watch that. Congrats, you failed the one in the first series. Talking about the witness music ones? Well, you just gotta try it over and over. It's just so annoying that they purposefully distract you with sounds. I don't know. Witness was a cool game. I did not like how it felt like the dev was actively trying to sabotage your ability to figure out puzzles. Maybe that was part of the fun for some people, but for me that just felt vindictive or vicious or something. Like the gallery pun puzzle, not as bad as that one, because that one was just puns that I thought were unenjoyable. Oh, there's attic again, but it would cut me off. Alright, I want to buy magnifying glass. Do you have magnifying glass for sale, please? Gems, key, gem, banana. Damn. I'll take some gems, though. You thought think and ponder were good puns, then you lost me with the other two? Yeah. I didn't like it either. I didn't like any of them. I didn't like any of that. Let's do our star thing. I didn't know a chest could spawn in here. Alright, well, I don't have a mace yet. Which if I get armory, I would have a mace. We're on day 40. Did something happen on day 40? That's the major, yeah, diamond is major. Okay. Cool. Let's see if we can hit armory to get the mace. But you just passed the mace. I know, I did. Alright, this would let me get all around. This will let me go all around. This one might cost me extra keys. This just costs me time while I wait for things to turn. Okay. Damn, I keep rolling attic, and I want to take attic, but... Okay, this might get me the magnifying glass I need, so let's hope we get magnifying glass here. Key... this was the turning down her book. Red wagon. Yes, magnifying glass. We can go look at Nuclear with magnifying glass for the first time. Very good. Is this picture telling us anything? Feels like he's just pointing down at the... This looks like he's at where the elevator was. He's just pointing down where the underground area is. Oh, a treasure map. Which we can get there right now with Rotunda. Very nice. Cool. Right, anything else in here that I missed? Swan song. Attic. I wonder if up among the clock tower is one of our keys. The attic is up high. Are we like behind the clock tower here or anything? I wonder if drafting the attic behind where the clock is on the front of the house would do something. I might have to try that. There's a note in here I nearly everyone misses. Are you talking about this one? I read this one. Is there a different note? There is a different note. I have no idea what that is. Although I know that there was an A there. Okay, let's print this. Save as Blueprints Attic Note. I think I have two of these. One of them's like an A there. Okay, all right. Well, I definitely would have missed that. Anything else hidden in the corner back here or anything? Check that picture. She's got that bracelet on, and she's sitting in that chair that I thought was special. That's probably not special. All right. Let's spin this. And spin it again. That's just for the back of the foundation. You haven't figured out what to do with that note yet? Well, we have two notes that have looked like that shape, and I think that might have something to do with the server room, but I'm just not sure. Lose half of my gems. Do I have all the rooms unlocked? I do have all the rooms unlocked. Alright, so let's dig up something in the Great Hall. Treasure map. This is the place. It's time to start digging. Alright, let's see what we get in here. We got a bunch of gems. Cool, I guess. Alright, so these are all... I can unlock all these doors. What do we got? A couple keys, not bad. Empty. Empty. Gem and the switch. That'll be the right side opening, okay. Which I blocked off, I believe. That. Yeah, I blocked it off with the attic. Wait, how do I get to the north side? Is that over here? Oh, that's the wrong side. So it'd be over there. Okay, so that I'll be... If I can open up the south one, I can get into the antechamber if I need to. Don't want to lose half my steps. Go in the cloister. Sure, why not? Alright, so I do need to go back to the library with our magnifying glass. Yes. Well, let's finish drafting everything before we do that. Maybe we can draft the luxury thing and get to keep something. Perchance. Oops. Thought that was special key that I was doing. Office. I have conference room. Do I want how much money? Oh, we could do our starfish. Let's do our starfish for the first time. Yay for stars. Yeah, we can see the starfish all. They're stuck to the walls. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. What's my, I did an experiment today, didn't I? For each bedroom I draft, okay. And I've done 3 bedrooms so far. And I actually do want to get into antechamber. Because I have an allowance token in there. Starfish doing their thing, just hanging out, that's right. Mace, yes. Shield, yes. Oh, coupon book works in here. Holy crap, there's an axe in here. This hasn't been in here before. Where did the... What? You may use the axe in the room directly to permanently remove the gem cost of 1 room. Holy crap. Permanently remove the gem cost from 1 room. Well, cloister's expensive. Passageway is 2 gems. I have foyer, which is kind of expensive. Can I look at cost of things? Foyer's 2 cost. Passageway is very good, but costs 2 gems. Green rooms. We can make green rooms free. But we have to get terrace, and that's kind of rare. Goodness. Treasure room costs 5. Treasure room. Treasure trove? That costs 1. Do you mean, I think you mean the trophy room. Where's trophy room? Showroom cost 2. Where's trophy room? It'd be crazy if we made the 5 costing trophy room cost nothing. Yeah. Do I want a gentle but somewhat important spoiler about the axe? My guess is I can only use it once. I guess what I'm wondering is why it's here instead of the lighter thing. Alright, so I guess I should try to get trophy room, maybe. So I can axe the cost. I'm gonna do treasure trove. Previous box in this room contained a true statement. Okay, well, handwritten red notes I think are true. You use the axe from the directory, you don't have to draft it. Oh! So I can use it in here? So I don't have to draft that room to do that. Okay, that is actually very nice to know. So if I go to trophy room and I click it, axe. Okay. I said trophy room, right? I'm gonna go ahead and make this This is probably the best. Yeah. Axed. That's great. Hey, thank you for 33 months, Nut Garner. Yay for blueprints. Yay for blueprints. All right. Well, I wonder what I need to do to get another one of those. That seems pretty good. Can I still do stuff? Yes, but I also need to go back in the library. So let's go do... What do I want to do? Let's continue drafting. We got plenty of steps right now. And we have a dining room if needed. Treasure troll, am I right? I don't know if you're right about that. Alright, so we need to go back down to boiler room. I was thinking about going to utility closet for dark room. You know, I'm gonna go to the foundation, go back to the front. So I can get my food. Make dark room not dark, and then I can draft from up this direction. Just make sure we'll hit the library before we go too far. Hammer for this. Keys for days. Do I need to buy anything else in here? Buy the bananas. I think we're good on keys and gems for now. Just roll armory over and over. So easy. So easy. God, we're pretty close to the library. Let's go do the library thing first. I think this is going to be a day where I'm going to have to take my break before we finish off the day. We're gonna get a lot more done today than I was expecting. All right, let's check it out. Got our magnifying glass. All right, anything useful over here? We're gonna have to just check every single page. It looks like nothing important there. All right. This right here. What do we got here? Rose something, Richard something, Franz something, Sandra something, Bowley, Charles, Christoph Clark, age 25, suspect list. Rose Ball, age 50. Richard Scott, age 12. Frond Mayford, age 32. Sandra Dillon, age 14. I have no idea what all this is, but I wish I could, like, what's the word? I can't reach the Windows button and the print screen button with one hand while holding that. Is there like a toggle for the magnifying glass? So annoying that there's not a toggle for that. Feels like a mistake. Okay, the good thing is I have a wireless mouse, so I can go like this. There we go. Okay, so we do that. New. Save as blueprints. New clue suspect list. Okay. I don't know what this is telling me. It's a bunch of people's names and their ages. He retraced his sketches, studied the files, reviewed all his cases gone through the piles of the evidence present and precedents evident, and retraced his steps of this restaurant for miles. I wonder if these are maybe the people that were involved in the heist or something? Nothing in the book that he's reading, is there? No. Okay, there's numbers in here. High and low, 8, 12, 1, 5, 14. Goodness. It's just a bunch of numbers in a row. All right, well, let me just write down the numbers in order, I guess. Do I want to put the numbers with the words by them? I think it's a sequence and a new sentence. Yeah, maybe. Let me do a new thing here. So, new clue, clues. Numbers. We have 8, 12, 1, 5, 14. 1, 5, 14. That's the first row. Second row. 3, then 13. 3, 13. Next row. 4, 9, 6. 4, 9, 6. 2, 2. 11, 7, 10. All right. Now what do we think this means? Do we think this is like letters? Sequence in a new second. So like 8, 12, 1. What's the 8th letter in this sentence? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. O, and then 12. 9, 10, 11, 12. H. O, H. H. 1 is H. That doesn't seem like, I don't know. And then 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. D. O, H, H, D. Okay, that's not like feeling like that's making a word. You think it's just words rather than letters? So like 8th word, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All. 9, 10, 11, 12. He. 12th word is in. I count 12th word as he. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What if the number is attached to the words? Low 8, in 12, all 1. You think the number is the position of that word in a new sentence. Wow, okay, so we have a lot of different ideas of what this could be. All right, I guess I'll write the words. Let's try writing the words and try. Do we have... I guess the question is, do we have all the numbers between 1 and 15 is what you're saying. And I think the answer is actually maybe. Yeah, you might be right. All right, let's write down the words in order. So all is the first word. All. What's the number 2? Checked. Okay. Third one is at the top. Corner. All checked corner for case. All checked corner case. 5 was at the top. Rooms. 6 had. 7 a. 8. What's the top? Low. 9. I'm sure there's a faster way to do this. 9 case. 10 clue. 11 found. There's 12. In. 13. I just saw 13. The. 14 rooms. 15.
Subscribing, ooh, nah, nah. Thanks for subscribing to the channel, ooh, nah, nah.
Am I blind? Where's 15? Wasn't there a 15? I thought there was a 15. 8, 12, 1, 5, 14, 13, 3, 4, 9, 6, 2, 10, 11, 7. I'm not seeing a 15th word. All checked corner case rooms had a low case clue found in the rooms. Okay, so I think that might be the whole thing. Wham and Bolo, thank you for the 61 months. Here's a free pun for Rand. What do you call a fish that practices medicine? A sturgeon. Amazing, amazing. Wham Bambola has appeared. Okay, so all checked corner case rooms have a low case clue found in the rooms. Corner checked case rooms. Corner cases that have a check mark. Those are corner case rooms, I think. All checked corner case rooms had a low case clue found in the rooms. So I think it might be patio, nook, office, pantry. Patio, nook, office, pantry. And what do they have? A low case clue found in the rooms. A low case. We have dead cases, corner cases, suspect list. Women Bowl appears, drops wild pun, runs away laughing maniacally. Well done. Well done. It's good. It's a good time. What else? He looked in the nooks. Looked under beds and in nooks. Questioned the maids, questioned the cooks. Already over when he spoke to the chauffeur, who told him new clues were found only in books. Now I have this saved already, where I can see those. Draft the sixes. Didn't I see draft the sixes somewhere else? Yeah, I have that right here. Draft the sixes. Shifted extras. Tender Cipher, Lunar Renamed. Uncle Aw. Reminds you of that animated Joker clip. Okay. So I think maybe we need to do something with these. So tome after tome that the library loaned, the books that he had that he already owned, were searched from their covers all the way through. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. Books that he had already owned were searched from their covers all the way through. Books that we've already owned. I know that in the drafting room, one of the rooms, we own a book there. He found a new clue, he'd know what to do. Feels like it has something to do. He changed all the letters in the lines that he found. He checked all the colors of the spines that were bound. He doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting. Found that the diction of each word was sound. Doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting. So it seems like these two pages go together. The books that we already owned, we searched from their covers. We changed letters in the lines that we found. The colors of the spines. I think the colors might have something to do with the different areas, the different countries. Doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting. What was draft the sizes on the chalkboard? I don't know, understand that sentence. Are the books in that stack familiar? Not that I know of. What was draft the sixes on the chalkboard? It's a sentence that he changed to shifted extras. These colors, are they room types? Yes, there's red rooms, there's green rooms, there's purple, and there's blue rooms. So draft the sixes is a blue room type. Doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting. That seems really important, and I don't know what that means. Seasonal greeting. Is that like saying Merry Christmas? Happy Easter? I don't know what that means. Found that the diction of each word was sound. I do see Mary, Mary. Gates, gates, right, right. Doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting. Well, like, there's one room where it's all about the Christmas tree. What is that? That's the boudoir, which would be like a purple book. And the seasonal greeting of that would be Merry Christmas. I think that's saying about, you think that's saying about the if we count gates. That sentence, I don't know what you're trying to say. I watch. Is that what he's talking about in terms of double meaning? Mary and Mary, gates and gates, right and right. That's the double meaning, you think? Double the meaning of each single greeting. So like Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. I don't know if there's a second meaning for Christmas. Yeah, I mean, we counted the gates to figure out the... I mean, unless this is just giving us a clue, unless what you're saying is this is just the clue about how to open the safes. The double meaning diction is telling you how to interpret if we count small gates, 8 dates, unlock 8 safes. So you think this is just a clue about the thing we already did, I think, is what maybe what you're saying. I don't know about the draft the sixes, though. That seems like we're taking letters and changing the order. Seems like 2 different clues, right? I don't know, man. Stayed up all night, studied the maps, laid out the floor plans, measured the gaps. If his directory was considered a trajectory, it was nothing short of a full mental lapse. Of the book names. You're gonna have to write out full sentences or I'm not gonna understand what you're trying to telling me. What you're trying to say. Draft the sixes, I see, is the name of a book. I see he's rearranging the letter ordering. Is there anything else that I need to use the glass on? Stayed up all night, studied the maps, laid out the floor plans, measured the gaps. If his directory was considered a trajectory, it was nothing short of a full mental lapse. It's a freaking riddle and a clue and a riddle and a clue. I feel like this is trying to tell me something about measuring gaps in rooms or something. I don't know. It's like so many different clues here. I feel like I'm getting overwhelmed trying to figure out multiple things at a time. Let's maybe do these one at a time. So we have a suspect list here. And the 4 all checked corner case rooms had a low case clue found in the rooms. So patio, nook, office, and pantry, I need to find a low case clue. I think. I don't even know what a low case clue is, to be honest. This looks like stuff from the tomb. I don't know. I'm gonna take a break. If you all think there's something that's completely obvious I'm missing, let me know, because this new clue book is just kind of frying my brain. I don't know what I should be figuring out from that. So I'm gonna GG cookie time that at least we have the magnifying glass and can look at it. But I'm gonna stand up, stretch, and clear my head. So I'll be back in a bit, my friends.